fiction, and today I'm going to do a video book review for Magic Bites by Ilona Andrews. I got this book from a reader of mine called Celine, and she gave it to me as a random act of kindness for the month of July, and I'm super grateful. I'm thrilled that someone wanted to buy me a book, and she made a little postcard and she drew balloons on it, and she totally made my day. And now I could finally read it, so thank you, Christine. I really appreciate it, and I already sent you a thank you note, but thank you again. I'm going to start with the cover and first impressions. I'm not sure if I really like the cover. I think the main character doesn't look anything like the girl on the cover. She's wielding a sword, which is pretty cool, and I do like the colors, but I don't really like the face. I'll add a link to the cover from Goodreads below. Anyways, I'm not sure you can see it. And another thing that struck me is how tiny this book is. I got a Kim Harrison book and a Laurel K. Hamilton book, which are both urban fantasy in the same genre, and you can see how teeny tiny and little this one is. And it's not even like the font is that small, it's just regular sized letters. So it's just 260 pages long, which was quite a short read for me. The second thing I'm going to talk about is the plot. I'm not going to read the back blurb because it's way too much text and it will make me feel awkward. So I'll add the blurb below next to this nice cover picture. Basically, it's a dystopian world where magic fluxes, magic fluxes and tech fluxes. And during tech, magic doesn't work, or not that well. During tech, you can use your car, etc. But when magic hits, you can't use your car, you don't have electricity, you can only use magic. There's not really, you don't really discover why the magic fluxes happen, but I think it might be explained further in the series, I'm not really sure. Basically, it's the story of the main character who is named Kate Daniels, and Kate Daniels is a mercenary, and people hire her when they have monsters in their backyard, and she comes with a sword and kills them and stuff. Then one day, a friend of her parents, who are both dead, gets killed, and she wants to find out who did it, obviously. I thought the plot was alright. It was fun. It's really fast paced. I mean, you kind of have to with a book this small. But for me, it was a bit hard to keep track with all the characters. After a while, I had no idea who Jim was, and then at the end there's this big bad guy, and I didn't see that one coming, and it was nice and fast-paced, and a lot of action scenes, and quite a lot of gore as well. It was actually a bit more graphic than I was expecting it to be, but basically the plot is fast-paced. Not one of the best plots I've ever read, but it's amusing and interesting, nevertheless. I'd also like to point out the characters in this book, especially main characters Kate Daniels and her soon-to-be boyfriend. I've been spoiled by this several times. I think no one can talk about the Kate Daniels series without talking about Curran. I think you pronounce it as Curran. He's a lion shifter, which I think is really cool. You can also see him being a lion on the cover, but he is like striped and grey or something. Sounds like a real lion to me. Anyways, I really did like Kate. I get extremely annoyed when the main character is a bit like Bella from Twilight. You just want to strangle them and give them a weapon so they can at least do something. Well, Kate is nothing like that. She can take care of herself, and she's not so, oh my god, I'm such a strong heroine, but she pushes everyone away. She can take help if she really needs it. I'm looking forward to see how her relationship with Karen, how that progresses. Little pieces and little hints throughout the book that make me think, like, he's going to be a good boyfriend. So I'm looking forward to see how that develops and how they fit together, because nothing really happens in Magic Bites, they just meet. Now I'm going to conclude my review with a rating and recommendation. I rated the Magic Bites 4 stars out of 5 because it's a great start for a series. Usually the first book is bogged down with world description, and Magic Bites did have that a little bit. There is a lot of introducing the world, introducing the magic system, introducing different kinds of creatures that live in this world, and it did slow down. Yeah, it didn't really slow down the story, but I really would have liked more character development, and there was barely any development in the characters in this novel. I mean, I liked what I saw, and well, it's not the best book ever yet, but I really see potential in this series, and I would love to continue reading these books. I recommend this book if you like urban fantasy. If you're new to urban fantasy, this might be a good place to start, but only if you can handle gore. If you don't like guts flying around, I would recommend you start, for example, with Kim Harrison. I always want to improve and make it more fun to watch. So if you have anything, any comments, please do, or leave them on YouTube or my blog, and you can also email me at nixbookreviews@gmail.com if you don't want it to be public. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.